Alright, so the main event. This is pretty much the one that everyone's looking forward to since Ultimate Fighter 10. Quentin Jackson and Rashad Evans. Rampage has been around for a long time.
He's got a nasty record.
He's 30-7. Rashad's 19-1, and he's got one draw, I believe.
And a loss too.
Yeah, he lost to Machida not too long ago, but that's Machida.
He beat Thiago Silva after him, though. So.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and Thiago Silva is
very good.
Very good.
Rampage has won 5 of his 6 fights in the UFC. So he's not. I wouldn't say he's not in his. He's not good. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are thinking, hey, Rampage doesn't.
I don't think he's even in his prime yet.
Right,
he still has.
He's not. Well, I think his Pride form was one of his best.
Yeah. He was very good in Pride.
He lost to Forrest Griffin.
I
so
believe
it's a lot
he
like
also
Shogun
lost to the
Forrest
Shogun.
Griffin thing. So.
Yeah, he lost to Shogun once.
So the movie career thing is really what a lot of people are thinking about him. So.
Yeah, like him playing as Mr. T. Like, sure, Mr. T was a pretty badass dude, but I don't really think that that's really preparation for a mixed martial arts fight.
He hasn't actually fought since March of 2009.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean really anything though, because Shane Carwin came back and knocked out Amir after like 2 years, or a year or something.
Rashad he's ridiculous.
He's very
great.
He's very cocky. I don't like him at all, but I have to give it to him.
I prefer.
He is a boxer.
I'd rather see Rampage win, but
he can knock people out.
He's an all-American wrestler. He's really good wrestling. But then again,
surprisingly good boxing.
But then again, you got to see. I mean, Rampage. If you've ever watched any wrestling that Rampage has done, it's ridiculous. I mean, he throws people around like they're ragdolls.
He's just power
slams and knocks them out with his slams.
Great wrestler. Both these guys are great wrestlers. So it's gonna be, like you say, like sometimes they say, wrestlers are gonna cancel each other out. They're not gonna go to the ground.
I think it's gonna. If they go to ground, it's all gonna be about strength, and I think a Rampage will take it over from there. Because Rampage has.
It's gonna be tough to get to the ground now. That's the thing. So it's interesting to see.
And plus, Rampage's stand-up is wicked.
Yeah, he's got some very powerful hits. He's knocked out. He did knock out Liddell, right? He also knocked out Liddell. And he's beating some very impressive people.
Right. I think they both knocked out Liddell.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then again, it's Liddell now. I mean, he's kind of on that downhill spiral. But
I think he can still beat Tito Ortiz.
Yeah.
He's not even gonna fight Tito Ortiz.
Yeah, Tito shouldn't even fight
He's
anymore.
fighting
Franklin.
Rich Franklin now. Not sure what that whole thing's all about, but I think isn't that the reason why he?
Well, at the same time, Rashad fought Thiago Silva after UFC 10 started, so this could be like the sort of the same thing. They're just gonna delay the fight between Chuck and Tito.
I mean, I know I would want to see that fight. So.
Yeah. The thing about Tito is, you always see him being really good in the first round. And second round, it just seems like he gives up, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Did it against Forrest Griffin.
I think it's just his conditioning.
Yeah, he works supposedly that punishment bull crap, but we don't know. Doesn't really work for him. He's good, but he's not as good as everyone thinks.
I think, isn't that the reason that Chuck took the Ultimate Fighter coaching job?
They hate each other.
Because he wants to fight
Tito.
He wants to fight Tito, so. But that's not the case right now anyway, so. We're worried about Jackson and Evans. That's in a good amount of time. When's that? That's actually
115.
Yeah, so that's pretty good.
Well, 115 is him versus Franklin.
Yeah, that's
Ortiz, that's probably going to be like 120 or 121.
If it even happens. So.
Yeah, but back to the main event, which was completely
disregarded.
I'm giving this one to Quentin Jackson because I've seen this fight. He's nasty, and I think he's just gonna crumble him.
I'm gonna have to say Rashad Evans. I would love to see Rampage Jackson win that. I mean, if he wins, I'll be happy. But if I had to pick someone to win, I'd have to say Rashad.
I'm gonna say also Quentin Rampage Jackson because think his power will overpower Rashad. And if it goes down to the ground, Rampage is all over it. I'm going to say that Rampage will win by ground and pound.
I'm probably going to have to say Rashad. I think he's got speed over Rampage, and he's got really good head movement as well. So like when he's doing a stand-up game, he's going to be hard to hit, hard to take down.
Yeah,
but if he does get taken down, Rampage will likely win.
It's going to be tough to take him down. You know
it's going to be very difficult to take him down.
I think Machida, Rampage has a chin. I think Rampage could take a couple hits from Rashad because Machida did, and Machida's half the size of Rampage, and he took a few good hits from Rashad, which people thought Rashad was going to win, but ended up getting knocked out himself.
Rashad's got nasty speed, but I think when it comes down to it, like he said, his power is just an overcome because, like, if you get hit by one of those fists, it's like, instant, like, you know,
it's a daisy.
It's gonna be a good fight. Like, you never know what's gonna happen. That's the thing about MMA. You just anything can happen.
Yeah. So, that's about it. I would say. What are we doing next, guys?
115. I don't think there's a WEC for a while.
WEC isn't until...
There's more Strike Force, but Strike Force doesn't matter.
No, Strike Force isn't until like middle of June, anyways. But that's gonna be Fedor fighting, defending for his WAMA heavyweight championship.
And that's not even gonna be easy.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. It's hard to ever go against Fedor in a fight, so.
Yep.
So that's that.
Must be good thing like just blogging about.
Unless we pay someone to beat Fedor, or pay Fedor to lose. Pay Fedor to lose.
Yeah, we're just gonna pay him enough money, cause like apparently, like, you know, maybe he can be bought out by us, but not by UFC. You know, that's.
I never understood that deal either. You know, I mean, they make a lot of money in the UFC, so.
I think I would have taken it. It's just his managers are dumbasses.
I know a lot of people would want to see him fight in the UFC, and just to see how he compares against everyone.
I think he could be everybody like except for Carlin.
I'm probably gonna have to agree with that. Like, maybe Lesnar might beat him, but the way that I see the Lesnar fight going down against Fedor is just gonna be Lesnar's gonna try and take him down, and then Fedor's gonna get him into an armbar.
Well, there's no secret that Lesnar wants to take people down.
Fedor has fought bigger guys than Lesnar. Like, I forgot what his name was, but this big dude, Chinese blonde hair.
Well, he beat Brett Rogers too, so.
Yeah.
Brett Rogers is a pretty good guy.
So yeah.